Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today we're taking another look on brand new Gatling Plasma. Yes, it has changed. With the latest patch, the damage has been split equally, so that's recent change as well. Two new modifications available: Stinging Core Receptacle and Accelerated Nozzle. Oh, there is actually more, but those two are important and super rare. I will show you as well on the workbench all the modifications. You can see my Gatling Plasma that I just managed to get today. So it's fully modified with the best possible setup of legendary effects. I mean, the second star is equally good as faster fire rate, so up to the preference. Now, the thing is that it's very hard to unlock those new mods, so I will cover that. And as well, why this is a #1 heavy gun for today, for most likely whole 2025, we'll see. So first, how to get those new mods. To get them, you need to have a Gatling Plasma plan learned. So that's one thing. Therefore, we are in front of the White Spring Service entrance. In case you don't know this place, you need to get familiar with it. You can buy a Gatling Plasma plan in there, as well as you can track from here a nuclear card cargo bot. And cargo bots, it's how you get the plans, including nuclear card cargo bot. That's the one I was able to confirm works, and you can see the path that you need to take. If you cannot access it, you need to go through the quest line to become a general. So first, this terminal on the way allows you to track nuclear keycard escort, and that's overall the best way to unlock plans. After you do that, you will see it on the map. On this terminal over there, the trade terminal, if you are missing it, you can purchase Gatling Plasma plan for the weapon. You need to learn it before you will get a chance to drop a plan for modifications, so that's important. Now, we track it, we look on the map, there should be a marker. For me, there it is, nuclear keycard cargo bot. So we're going there. Here it is. After you find it, you just need to shoot it down. And why it's so important? Because in case of this transport, everyone on the server can open it, and everyone will have a chance to find a plan in here. As well, you could rotate your characters. So go over all your characters and check the same container with them to find the plan. This container will be destroyed after 5 minutes, so you have 5 minutes to check it. And again, I was unlucky. There is no plan. The second method, that's Morgantown Airport. And for Morgantown Airport, we just need to run across, as we are looking for the event collision course. And that's one of the proximity event. What does it mean? Basically, you don't see it on the map unless you run close to the location when the event is taking place. And then, if it's available, icon will appear and you can do the event. So we'll see if this event is available on this server. Just running straight across this airport, and behind this gate I should see if event is available. And it is. As you can see, there is marker just appeared. So this event was not here, but now it is, because I approached this area. I need to do it, and there's supposed to be, there is a cargo bot at the end that's supposed to have a chance as any other cargo bot to contain plans. And there it is, cargo bot delivering a drop. Similar situation like a nuclear keycard cargo bot. Everyone can loot it, and you can hop your characters. Every character will be able to loot this crate. Let's check, and no plan for me. The last method I was doing a lot, but was unsuccessful for me so far. Those are relay towers and drop from them. So let's visit one relay tower. So how it works, you basically go into the relay tower, defeat enemies that can make it harder for you. Then you approach this terminal, use it, and you don't need to choose any option really. You just need to load the holotape. For me, it's R button, and holotape that need to be loaded is US government supply requisition. To make this process easier, just store every single holotape you don't want to use in your stash box, so then the list is shorter. Otherwise, it may be really long. Then request emergency airdrop. And airdrop is now on the way. I can see it if I open data, side quest, miscellaneous, check it in, and now... Oh, is this supply drop already just outside? No, that's a bug, okay. That's a bug, it's not here yet, I will get it. It will be dropped somewhere, okay, that's correct now. It will be dropped somewhere in here. As long as it's not dropped, it's just area selected. When it will be dropped, it will be exact marker when the cargo bot dropped the crate. The problem with those crates, someone can steal it from you. Only one person can loot this crate. It's not for everyone. The good news, there is 6 relay stations. So one over here, then it's second one in here, third one in here if you want to hit them all, then fourth over there, 6, and lastly 7. No, 6. I double counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 relay towers that you can hit for a chance to unlock those rare new plans. And if you wonder where you get those US government supply requisition holotape from, they commonly dropped from ghouls as a loot. As well, those are tradable, so if someone has too many, they may be willing to sell some to you. They have no weight, so you can accumulate quite a lot. I used so far around 60 of those without any luck, so the drop chances are very, very low. The data mining suggests around 0.5 percentage point. It is low. And cargo bots that delivered cargo, you have exact locations. The cargo bots that are still on the way, you just have the area. So I'll try to pick up and let's see if I will have any luck. Those government airdrops are locked. And if you open some of those crates that are not yours, you'll be wanted as well. When you open it, you check, no plan. So far, 60 crates and no luck for me. If you will be able to get something from those requisition holotapes, let me know, as I cannot. I'm maybe just super unlucky. But there is one more method you can use to modify your Gatling plasma, and that's going to Watoga and checking the vendors, as well as a vendor at Berkeley Spring Station. Let's see if I will get lucky at Shopping Plaza. There's the Super Duper Mart and a vendor in here. Do you have something for me? At this time we are not looking for nodes, we are looking for single-use mods. And no Gatling plasma inside. Yeah, the chances are terrifying, I'm not gonna lie to you. Super low chance you will get what you are looking for. Oh, my doctor just gave me some legendary item as a gift. And another one to start today. That's nice. Now, let's take a look on the workbench for this Gatling plasma and its modifications. So, one is my with regular mods. One is this one with new mods on it. And if you wonder how I was able to get a new mods on it if I cannot craft them myself. I can toggle unlockable, that will show all the possible mods that you can put on different slots. And the thing is, regular Gatling plasma is tradable. So the lucky person that did drop those plans and learn them crafted a regular Gatling plasma for me. And personally for me, it was easier to just craft it as a legendary, installing all those stars, than unlocking plans to modify my already legendary Gatling plasma. Now, why is it so important? Why those new mods are so important? That you can see how they learn when you toggle unlockable and whatever is not yet learned by you. So this one gives 20% armor penetration, and you know I love anti-armor. It's still, because it's on one weapon, and not from perk and different sources, stacks additively. So 50% plus 20%, I have Gatling plasma with 70% armor penetration. And even more important now, since the damage was split equally between ballistic and energy. In the past, it used to be purely energy, the same damage, just split on half. Does it matter on soft, regular enemies? It does matter for the bosses to have high armor piercing effect. The other mods that you can unlock is reload speed. I don't think it's worth it. Or large core receptacle that will most likely help you save on some ammo, but like this one is no-brainer for me, stinging core. I would only use other one if I cannot have this. This is the best. I do recommend prime receiver. There is gamma wave emitter and calibrated from those new plans. The problem is calibrated increases AP cost. Gamma wave emitter drastically cuts on overall DPS, so you don't want either one of those. That's why I don't care as much. Prime is the best. Prime is the best. Then for the barrel there is nothing new, so we are running with rifled barrel. Then for the sight, nothing new, reflect sight. Then nozzle. Nozzle with this armor piercing effect combined push the Gatling plasma to #1 spot again, outclassing once more Gauss minigun, because accelerated nozzle basically gave it 3 extra fire rate. So 91 would be default. With accelerated nozzle, it's 114. That's 30%, almost 30% increase. Okay, 25% increase in fire rate just by the change in the nozzle. Without really any sacrifice, the AP cost is still the same. Slight difference in range versus beam focuser that otherwise would be used. The splitter or flamer, not really worth it in my opinion. The flamer saves itself by lower AP cost, but huge penalty to fire rate for some reason. And yeah, small increase in damage. So I would not go with anything else than accelerated if you can. The flamer nozzle I have because that's the only one from the new mods that unlock by scrapping Gatling plasma. So this one is easy to get. You scrap regular or legendary Gatling plasma and you get a flamer nozzle. So this one is easy to get. You can see how powerful the Gatling plasma is now. Not even saying that ultrasight plasma cores are way cheaper to craft than huge quantities of 2mm ammo to fit Gauss minigun. So that's way cheaper. Those are all the modifications, and yes, I do recommend those legendary mods. The conductors mainly for the healing, not as much for AP reduction. You could go for higher damage, something that gives you higher damage. The 4-star choices are there a lot. I really need conductors for the healing, therefore I don't need to worry about my health at all if I want to try to play like semi-blooded in the raid, or maybe even blooded in the raid. This lets you do it, as you have damage from armor piercing and healing from conductors. So that gives this opportunity, although conductors, if we are talking about it, it's a suspect to server lag. So on laggy server, it's barely working. On rapid server, it's working very well. So the experience vary based on lag. More laggy server, less benefit from these conductors. Now a quick showcase in some action. Let's slay something. I'm full health as I'm still on my Raid Runner build, and we are lucky we have level 100 2-star legendary. So that's a tanky creature. Let's attract its attention. Will we get it here? You can see resistances. Those are resistances after armor piercing effect being applied. I intentionally equipped the card awareness, so that's what I did. I changed it for the purpose of this showcase so I can show you how low is the resistance of Scorch Beast. They sometimes show negative. I don't think the Scorch Beast has negative resistance. And oh, now it's showing correctly 11. I think with a lot of armor piercing effects it may be showing wrong. Let's show you the base resistance first. So the base resistance on the Scorch Beast before we shoot it, still not crazy high, as you can see. they were cut down a lot. All the regular Appalachian mobs resistances were cut down a lot. The endgame bosses have high resistances. Those regular cut down a lot, so armor piercing is not really necessary for something like Scourge Beast. It's mainly a lot of hit points on her, but it does help. Now, the main point was to show you the difference. Therefore, Gatling Plasma, that's anti-armor, but without new mods on it. So everything basically the same, but no new mods. And it's 30 free ballistic, 22 energy. And now if I switch to the one with new mods that you would say like that's barely extra 20%, but we are going from 30 free 22 to free 13. Okay, the free is probably back, but 13. So you can see how much better it works. Okay, now correct. 11, 13, something like that. The display, I think Bethesda messed up something. They're not super accurate, but they demonstrate the idea. Adding additional additive bonus, it's huge. And now let me try to demonstrate the damage. I will pop some coffee so I can continuously fire. And look at that. This is absolute beast. That's a full health, 2-star level 100 legendary Scourge Beast. That's how Raid Runner build can perform so well, thanks to the plasma. Of course, I was running raids. The raids that you were able to see on the live streams were all done with this Gatling plasma, so without the new mods. I just now unlocked the new mods. Oh, and early raids, of course, it was a 3-star. I just now unlocked all the 4-star effects. So, I mean, I can't craft them, I just dropped them. So just now, I have all of that. And I can use Gatling Plasma even better than before. Hopefully this guide will be helpful for you. Let me know what you think about the changes. Are you going to try and drop those cargo bots for rare chance of a plan? And if you do drop one, let me know for sure. Where did you get it from? What was lucky for you? And that being said, thank you all for watching and see you all in the next one.